mean no harm. Well, hello my friends, it's your old pal Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I hope you said well. I'm doing well, but we got to talk today. I've decided that there has to be some changes made because our schedule got thrown off once again. I really wanted to go see Willie Nelson this year. I've had it in my head that I had to go, and I bought tickets originally to see him at his ranch, and they canceled that show. And then I looked at his schedule and saw that he was going to be in Brandon, Mississippi, and there was vlogs around there that I had wanted to make. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go see him there. And unfortunately, the day before the show, when I got there, I found out from someone at the Jimmy Rogers Museum that somebody in Willie's band had gotten COVID and they had to cancel the show. They had to postpone the show for another month. So I said, well, you know what? I guess I'll just route myself back to Mississippi a month later, and we will finally see that show because I want to see it so bad. And then yesterday, I woke up to an email that said that the event organizer had canceled the show. Not postponed the show, but they had canceled the show. So the show will not be rescheduled. I will not get to go, and I had second row that we were gonna see Willie Nelson from the pit, and they refunded my money. So once that happened, you know, I was in North Carolina and I said, well, what am I gonna do? I wanna go to Miami. There are a couple of vlogs I've always wanted to make in Miami, Florida, so let's go to Miami. So I started driving and received a text message from Scott Michaels, and he was like, what are you up to? You know, and I told him, well, my Willie Nelson concert got canceled, and I decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Florida and vlog some of Florida for a little bit. And he said, well, I got nothing going on. Do you mind if I come out and join you? The only thing is I have to be in Las Vegas on or around the middle of July. And so I said, oh yeah, no problem. And I started thinking, wait a minute, I saw that Matthew and Gunnar Nelson were going to be performing in Las Vegas in July. So I looked, and sure enough, they're performing the July 8th, 9th, and 10th. And Scott needed to be there a couple days later. So I said, hey, why don't you come meet me in Florida, and we will explore a little bit of Florida together, and then we will drive across country to Vegas together, because that way I can go to the concert, I can make another vlog with Gunnar, and I've been wanting to go visit Todd and Kat for quite some time. They have had an open door for me to come stay with them, and I checked with her, and she's gonna be home. She's not performing that week, so I decided, you know what, let's do it. So that's been the change of plans. Instead of going to the Willie Nelson concert, we now are gonna add Scott Michaels from the Dearly Departed channel, and we're gonna go do some stuff. So we don't know exactly what we're gonna do. That kind of makes it fun. We have basically 2 weeks to hang out and just kind of plan as we go what we're gonna do. So I thought it might be fun to mention to you guys what we're planning, and not often do I do this, but go ahead and let you put in the comment section below maybe some of the places from Florida to Las Vegas you might like to see us go through. He actually said he didn't care about vlogging. This wasn't specifically a vlogging trip for him. He just wanted to come out and kind of get out of a rut and kind of have some fun, and we have fun traveling together. So we thought that's what we would do, but I'm gonna try and maybe see if I can talk him into consider maybe daily vlogging along this trip, and he can make some videos, and maybe we'll put them up right around the same time so that you guys can kind of see him from both perspectives if you want, and if he wants. I don't know if that's something he'll be interested in doing, but I just thought, you know, we don't really have a route selected at all. We've kind of had places that we talked about maybe going, and I said, well, maybe I'd like to go through Kansas City or St. Louis because I want to catch a baseball game at those parks. But then I found out that the times that we would be traveling through, that there are no games, so we're not really dead set on going to those places either. So we're just gonna kind of feel it out and see what's going on. Like I said, there were things in Miami that I wanted to do, so I just figured, you know, I'm just gonna bolt straight down and go start doing them. So he will join me here very shortly. I'm not sure exactly what day he will join us. I think he's picking out his ticket right now. But I think we're in for a lot of fun because between the two of us, I think we'll find a lot of really cool places, and especially, you know, like in Florida, there's so many cool roadside attractions, and one of the things I kind of been wanting to do for a little while is go see that home that Tammy Wynette and George Jones shared together in Lakeland. So, and I know Scott is a huge country music fan, and I know he knows a lot about Tammy Wynette, so thinking maybe we'll go do something like that together. But again, if you have some ideas, and oh boy, there's trucks coming and going everywhere, but if you have some ideas, go ahead and put them in the comments below. And also, if you think it'd be a good idea for Scott to vlog this trip that we're gonna do, you know, his thing is, between you and I hope you won't mind me sharing this, he overthinks a lot of things. He'll film stuff and he'll sit on the footage for weeks, months, and years because he just feels like maybe he doesn't have enough to do something specific or whatever. But in this kind of case, I think it would be, he wouldn't have to overthink it, and I'm hoping that maybe that'll make doing videos more often easier for him if he kind of sees the going out and doing it, just making something that day, editing that night, and posting it. Just, he's never done it. You know, we did a cross-country trip before, and he vlogged some things along the way, but he didn't post it daily, and we didn't necessarily do all the same things. We did all stop at the same places, of course, but he didn't post, you know, some of the stuff that he filmed, and of course I post most of what I film because I'm, you know, I just love sharing the experience. So I think this will be a good time. We're kind of debating right now. You see, here's the basic route of what's gonna happen for the summer. I have planned for us to make it to Las Vegas. We gotta be there roughly about July 8th, 9th, something like that. And then after that, Scott's gonna go do his thing and I'm gonna go do mine. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I have been emailing Roloff Farms, and I've been trying to see if I can purchase a tour to tour Roloff Farms with the commander, Matt Roloff, which I think would be awesome, which would put me up in Portland, Oregon. Also kind of thinking of going to Oakland maybe, and a friend of mine has a really special vlog in Los Angeles, so I might stop in Los Angeles very briefly, but probably not for too long. But I have to make it out through all of this. I have to eventually be, by my birthday at the end of the month of July, we have to, come hell or high water, we have to be in Nashville, because I have booked a ticket and a seat for the Ric Flair roast, and also the last match of Ric Flair. He's 73 years old, been training for a year, and he thinks he's got one more match left in him. So he hasn't announced who his opponent's gonna be. I know he has said that he has invited Hulk Hogan and various other people, wrestlers, to attend this and to participate in the roast, but really they're kind of keeping it tight-lipped as to who all will be there. And I do know they announced that they're gonna have a Four Horsemen reunion, and that Mick Foley, who was Mankind and Dude Love, he will be at some of the festivities. So I was kind of thinking that might be cool if it turns out to be Ric Flair versus Mick Foley, because they're both, you know, in relatively the same type of shape, and they were both staples of WCW and when he was Cactus Jack. But I know they had some bad blood over the years too. Ric Flair mentioned in his book that he didn't really care for Mick Foley's style of wrestling, and that kind of put a bit of a rift between them for many years. They weren't friends or anything, so that would be kind of a cool match. I don't know what'll happen. So that's basically our timeline. Willie Nelson got canceled. Scott's gonna meet up with me in Florida, and we have to be in Las Vegas by the middle of July, and we have to be in Nashville by the end of July. So there you go, folks. If I can figure out a way along the way to meet up with any of you, I will post it. You know, I just mentioned that I will be at the Nelson shows in Vegas, and that I will also be at the Ric Flair stuff in Nashville. So if you're attending any of that, keep an eye out for me. And I hope you guys enjoy what's going on. We don't often let you in on what's kind of going on in advance, but I just figured, you know, a cross-country trip, people should know about it, and we'll let them throw their 2 cents in. Maybe there's something, you know, a friend of mine sent me something recently that maybe we'll shoot through Louisiana and vlog, because it's something for a very short amount of time. It's things like that I say, oh, well, if it's, you know, it's only going to be going on for 3 months because it's a temporary exhibit or something, somebody might know about it and might want to tell us. So Thank you all for watching. We will see you from our next vlog in Florida. Have a great night from your old pal Jordan the Lion. If it's your first time here, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and please ring that bell for notifications. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night, and goodbye. Oops, we forgot some Patreon supporters to thank. Thank you Charles Walden, Brian Perko, and Gail Hooper for your support.